Welcome to the 100 Photos channel. We are glad to see you again and wish you a pleasant viewing of our new video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos, and you will also help achieve my dream of 100,000 subscribers.
A group camping in the 1920s with a tent trailer kitchen. A group of Edwardian people enjoying a ride on a roller coaster. 1900. A group of friends enjoying the sun in the 20s. The daughter of a steel worker drinking water in the family's kitchen. 1940s. A beautiful couple from the 1940s. A ghostly yet mesmerizing image from 1880. A father with his four daughters. 1904. A gentleman tips his hat to a group of ladies. 1920s. A beautiful couple in Venice. 1890s. To friends strolling in a cool stream on a warm day. 1910. A group of friends camping in Golden Gate Park, next to a Briscoe sedan car. 1920. A group portrait taken at a wedding in Norway. 1900. A lamplighter at work in London. 1935. A French woman with her baguette and 6 bottles of wine. Paris. 1945. A farm family seemed to be busy doing some watermelon. Springfield, Illinois, 1910. A father and his son on bikes that ran on railroad tracks in Pellston, Michigan in 1910. A group of friends enjoying a picnic, date unknown. A happy pedal car owner from 1922. A farm-to-farm medicine man around 1900. A group of friends enjoying a very relaxing picnic. Date unknown. A kiss in Times Square on VE Day, New York, 1945. A family portrait taken in 1908, Ireland. A fashionable young woman exiting a NYC streetcar in 1912. A happy family taking home their book haul from the Cincinnati Library bookmobile in 1940. A group of well-dressed people crossing a suspension bridge. Vancouver, Canada, 1905. A healthy game of tennis back in 1938. A fit girl posing with her old car in 1934. A homesteader and his family in front of their sod house in Nebraska, 1900. A group of smiling Victorian boys taken 126 years ago. A family, a sod house, and a windmill, Nebraska, 1886. A little girl enjoying cold water in 1949. A little boy with his two best friends in Victorian England. A hard-working boy in Vermont, 1910. A large family from the Netherlands, 1940s. A family on their porch in Mississippi, 1939. A glamorous couple from the 1920s. A little boy getting examined by a doctor, 1940. A girl playing in the water, 1949. A journalist and his mule, 1871. A family posing in their automobile, Missouri, 1915. A photograph of a cute little boy carrying a newborn lamb in Scotland, 1932. A family out for a ride in the UK during the 1930s. A native group in Utah, 1872. A gas station attendant knitting during slow moments in 1948. A lamplighter from 1934. A family with their covered wagon, Nebraska, 1886. A gold rush town in Deadwood, Dakota, 1876. A gigantic man in a New York tavern, 1908. A group of friends in South Richmond, Virginia, 1938. A geography class in Boston, November 11, 1872. This illustration was a supplement to an article from December 1962 magazine about a futuristic transport method as a possible solution to increasing traffic. Rod Serling enlisted in the U.S. Army after graduating high school. He trained to be a paratrooper and was assigned to the 11th Airborne Division's 511th Parachute Infantry Regiment. 1940s, he was the Twilight Zone creator. Policeman holding up a drunk skeleton. I guess even skeletons can't hold their booze. LOL 1950s. Woman on a tricycle, 1882. Two young girls picking berries, 1910. Mine workers' sons in the Penny Arcade at Outdoor Carnival, Granville, West Virginia, 1938. Model in pink chambray strapless dress that can be worn over a full-length petticoat of dotted Swiss muslin as shown here, by Adele Simpson, photo by K. Bell, Harper's Bazaar, May 1948. Vacation bungalows at Rockaway, Queens, July 1910. Check out front yards of sand decorated with seashells. School children doing a workout at their desks. Vox AC30 guitar amplifiers being assembled at the JMI Dotford factory, Kent, UK, 1967. Washington Snow Scene, April 1924, Harris and Ewing Collection. Suzanne Summers was struggling to get by when she was arrested in 1970 for writing bad checks. The checks totaled about $100 and she avoided jail time by paying the money back. That took her about a year. Times Square, New York City, 1911. This 1884 photograph shows a timber-boarded house in Bartholomew Close, London. The building is possibly medieval and was later used as a shop. Photographed by Bedford Lemmer. Workers on the roof of Chattanooga's D.B. Loveman & Co. Department Store, 1900. The evolution of the women's swimsuit from 1875 to 1927. Man celebrating end of drought, Texas, 1957. The Texas drought lasted between 1949 and 1957. Passengers on Eastern Airlines in 1935. Planes were so loud back in the day that the cabin crew had to use megaphones so the passengers could hear them. Flights from the UK to Australia took 11 days. Neil Armstrong in his spacesuit, 1966. Treat Williams poses with friend Carrie Fisher on the set of Empire Strikes Back. Young Kurt Russell kicking Elvis Presley in the movie. It happened at the World's Fair, 1963. Woman riding a very early scooter, 1916. Mother and daughter watch a tall ship navigate the Thames in London, 1880. Thomas Edison poses with his first electric car, 1895. Parade through Times Square, NYC 1926. School children line up for the free issue of soup and a slice of bread during the Depression. Sherman overlooking Atlanta, 1864. Three old school archers in Japan, 1860s. Statue of Liberty, undergoing some restoration work 1984 to 86, New York, milkman dropping off and picking up milk, 1939. New York City ca. 1940. Taking the school bus in West Lynn, Oregon, 1904. Photo of an iron worker during construction of the Columbia Tower, Seattle, 1984. New York City around 1960. Suited up for a midday stroll, 1915. The Queen Mary teaming with American troops returning to New York Harbor after the end of World War II, 1945. View of the World Trade Center, under construction, with a sign announcing the completion schedule, circa 1969, New York. Workers break for lunch on girders at Unilever House in London, 1931. New York City Taxi Cab 1905. This is what Chicago looked like in 1895. Twin Towers and Brooklyn Bridge, New York, c. 1977. World Trade Center and West Side Highway, New York, 1977. Times Square, New York City, 1936. On Delancey Street in Lower Manhattan in 1907p. On the streets of New York City after a blizzard, 1899. View of Park Avenue and 42nd Street, 1920. Making the Titanic's anchor chain at Hingley and Sons, 1909. USA Boston Old State House PRE 1900. Tourists sunbathing and drinking tea on top of the Great Pyramid of Giza, 1938.